Emotions get the better part of us after a breakup. We get to think about all the times we've spent, all the sacrifices, and all the things we've shared in the past with our supposedly Mr. or Miss Right that we thought we'd spend forever with. But somehow, fate had a toll, and the relationship had to end, leaving us with a shattered heart and how to move on. It may not be a love relationship though. It can be relationship with friends or people we see as family. In this video, I'm going to be talking about how to move on after a breakup or a failed relationship. Sit right there, don't go anywhere. I'm bringing you all of the sauce. My name is Caleb Baba, you can call me King Kali. On this channel, I drop content about self-development, leadership, meditation, lifestyle, and all. As usual, I welcome all returning subscribers, and if you're just joining this channel for the very first time, don't fail to like this video, drop a comment, subscribe, turn on notifications so you get notified each time I drop a content. You're very much welcome. Without wasting much time, let's get into the topic of today: moving away from a heartbreak or a breakup. Moving on after a failed relationship takes a whole lot of time. I'm not going to try to deceive you or sugarcoat it. It definitely takes a lot of time, especially if you were genuine and true in the relationship. However, regardless of that, you still got to move on because life has to continue. That's certainly not the end of the life. So why would you stay in that position of sadness, depression, or stay moody when you break out of a relationship with someone? Now, steps to moving on after a breakup or a failed relationship or a heartbreak or whatever. Number one, cry. Cry if you need to. Yes, you can't always be strong. Allow yourself to be vulnerable. You're not a mountain. You are a human. You have blood running through your veins. So allow yourself to be vulnerable. It's so okay to cry after a failed relationship, as you'll be able to think clearly and re-strategize on how you wish to leave that unhappy place you find yourself in after crying. Cry until you have cried enough, but don't dwell on that. Number two, discuss it with people you trust or strangers. There's always this urge to open up to people after a failed relationship, and it's not peculiar to you. However, only open up to people you trust, people who matters over the years, as it will make you feel loved. And also, talking to strangers who know nothing entirely about you will also help, as you'll be able to open up, as it will make you feel better explaining yourself to them, because the chances of them judging you are very slim. Yeah, a stranger who doesn't know anything about you will actually pay attention to whatever you're saying, and whatever the stranger is going to say to you afterwards is definitely going to come from a place of sincerity, because they don't know you. They won't really judge you. The chances of a stranger to judge you after talking to them is very slim. So feel free, discuss it with people you trust, and if you can discuss it with a stranger, if you see a stranger who is ready to listen to you, it's fine. You can discuss it with strangers. Number three, make plans. Don't just cry after a breakup or a failed relationship. Make plans with people. Get going out. Visit friends. Go to movies. Go to recreational or amusement parks. Travel on vacations if you can afford it. But just don't stay alone. Don't just stay alone so that you don't get swallowed up in your thoughts, as it will be more difficult to move on, because you'll be thinking about things you should have done differently in your failed relationship. That's just like crying over spilled milk. It has happened, you know. So move on with your life. Tour, find new places. Go to places that won't bring memories of the people who have hurt you, the people who you've broken up from, the lover or whoever you've had a failed relationship with. Don't just go to places that will remind you of them. Try and explore. Go to new places, travel for vacations, just tour, do things, just go out. Like, don't stay alone. Number four. But before we get into the fourth point, if you're watching this video and you've not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe, like, drop a comment, just engage the video so that YouTube can show this video to more people and they can enjoy the value you are enjoying as well. Now, Number 4, stop testing them. I know this urge of you trying to still want to prove a point or still want to find a way to be in communication with the people you've broken up with the people you've parted with the people that hurt you, or probably with the people you've had failed relationship with. But if you're going to move on after a heartbreak or a failed relationship, you may consider putting a stop to testing them. When you keep testing them for any reason whatsoever, you'll be putting yourself in an uncomfortable position that will keep hurting you. So you see, it's best to keep off from them till you're over them. Number 5, block or restrict them access to you on social media. May sound harsh, but then it is for your own good, because it may be very addictive for you, trying to make them feel jealous or that you're doing better off without them. Why not block them instead? That way, as you try to move on, whatever you do will be for your own happiness, as you won't be hoping for your ex or the person you fell out of a relationship with will see how better off you're becoming. You do things for your happiness and your sanity, and not because of them. Of course, you can later unblock them, but that should be when you no longer feel the pressure of their absence and you could afford to interact with them on a surface level. Until then, please leave them in the block industry of your social media pages. Number 6, never blame yourself. There is actually no need to blame yourself for what you cannot change. If there were mistakes you made and you realized them, forgive yourself and learn from the mistakes, then proceed to moving on. Don't blame yourself, just forgive yourself, learn and become a better person. Finally, number 7, be happy. Find or do whatever makes you happy. Develop yourself, learn from your mistakes, and just keep growing. There is life after every failed relationship. So instead of sitting in an unhappy place and staying moody or crying over spilled milk, wetin don't happen. Just move on. Cry if you want to cry. Discuss it with people you trust or speak to a stranger. Make plans. Stop testing them. Block or restrict them access to you on social media. Never blame yourself. And finally, be happy. With this, we call it a wrap. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for staying through. Don't forget to like, drop your thoughts in the comments, subscribe if you've not subscribed to the channel, turn on the notification to help this channel grow, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.